Welcome to today's exploration of a truly fascinating coin from American history. We'll be diving into the story of the 1965 Washington quarter, a piece that not only reflects a major turning point in U.S. coinage but also continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Its journey from circulation to becoming a collectible treasure makes it a remarkable coin worth learning about. First up, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark holds a unique position in the world of American numismatics, representing a transitional moment in U.S. coinage history. To many collectors, this coin is far more than just a piece of change. It symbolizes a turning point in the nation's economy and coinage policy. While many 1965 quarters are still found in circulation, the rarest and highest quality examples are highly prized, especially when preserved in uncirculated or error varieties. The appeal lies not only in its history but also in the fact that collectors recognize this coin as a cornerstone of the modern quarter series. Even when found in very dirty or circulated condition, it stirs interest due to the story it tells about mid-20th century America. The mid-1960s brought about sweeping changes in U.S. coinage as the price of silver skyrocketed, leading to the removal of silver from most circulating coins. Prior to 1965, quarters were composed of 90% silver, but starting that year, the mint introduced a copper-nickel-clad composition. This was the first time the Washington quarter was produced in a non-silver format, making the 1965 issue historically significant. At the same time, mint marks were intentionally omitted from coins between 1965 and 1967 in an attempt to discourage collectors from hoarding specific mint issues, which had been creating shortages. This no-mint mark policy places the 1965 quarter in a distinct historical chapter, linking it directly to broader economic and cultural trends of the time. Visually, the quarter retained the iconic Washington design by sculptor John Flanagan, first introduced in 1932. The obverse features a detailed portrait of George Washington facing left, with the word Liberty above his head and the national motto, "In God We Trust," to his side. The reverse proudly displays the American eagle, wings outstretched, clutching arrows with an olive branch below, symbolizing both strength and peace. The coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5.67 grams, and consists of a copper core clad with a nickel outer layer. While at first glance it may look similar to earlier silver issues, subtle differences in sheen and edge coloration give the 1965 coin its distinct look. To collectors, these small details serve as reminders of the major change in America's monetary fabric. Despite the high mintage of over 1.8 billion pieces, certain features elevate the rarity of 1965 quarters. Error coins, such as transitional wrong planchet strikes, where the quarter was mistakenly struck on a 90% silver planchet left over from 1964, are extremely rare and highly valuable today. Additionally, coins preserved in pristine condition, especially those graded mint state 65 or higher, are increasingly scarce, since the majority of 1965 quarters entered circulation and were heavily used. Even ordinary circulated examples in poor condition have modest collector interest, but the real demand lies in those that stand out due to their unusual characteristics or exceptional state of preservation. The market value of a typical circulated 1965 quarter without errors generally hovers near face value, but when higher grades or errors are involved, prices can climb dramatically. Standard mint state examples may fetch anywhere from $3,500 to $5,600 depending on luster and strike quality, while superb gem pieces can reach several $100s at auctions. Transitional error strikes on silver planchets have been known to sell for thousands, with some commanding over $7,400 depending on certification and provenance. These prices highlight how the interplay between rarity, condition, and historical context drives collector enthusiasm and investment value in the coin market. For collectors interested in this quarter, attention to detail is essential. The first step is learning how to distinguish between clad and silver transitional errors, which often requires weighing the coin or examining its edge for the copper core. Certification by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC adds immense confidence to a purchase, ensuring authenticity and grade accuracy. Collectors should also take care to properly store coins, using non-PVC holders or archival quality flips to prevent environmental damage. Networking within numismatic clubs, auctions, or trusted dealers increases the likelihood of finding high-quality or rare specimens, particularly when searching for unusual error types. This coin's role extends beyond its physical features to what it represents about a changing America. It embodies the shift from silver to clad coinage, marking an end to centuries of intrinsic metal circulation currency. As such, it connects collectors not only to Washington's enduring legacy but also to a pivotal moment in modern U.S. monetary policy. Even in dirty or worn condition, it tells the story of an era when every coin in someone's pocket carried with it the weight of national decisions and economic adaptation. Ultimately, the 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter is a fascinating piece that blends history, artistry, and economic change. Its importance lies not only in rare, high-grade, or error examples that command impressive values, but also in its role as a transitional artifact that reshaped the way Americans viewed and used their currency. For collectors, it offers both an accessible entry point and an opportunity for discovery, with the potential for significant financial reward in exceptional cases. Whether appreciated for its symbolic history, its potential rarity, or its enduring place in the Washington Quarter series, the 1965 quarter remains a vital and captivating collectible in today's numismatic market.